Welcome to Eats, Beats, and Bar Seats, your ultimate nightlife navigator. Brought to you by drinkthedrink.com. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a city dweller, or a traveler looking for the perfect night out, we've got you covered. On this podcast, we dive deep into the best local spots for food, music, and unforgettable bar scenes.
Welcome. I'm Peter DeMacos from Eats, Beats, and Bar Seats. We are speaking with the owner of Blk Swan Kitchen, and I can tell you right now that he's actually crazy enough to open restaurants. So I think you have a few of them, right?
Yep. Yeah, we have 3.
Okay, so tell us about the location that you have down in Burlington, which is the hub of the city. Give us the actual address so our guests can check it out.
So we are located basically almost at Lakeshore Road and Brant Street. We are at 380 Brant Street to be exact.
So the vibe of the place would be comfortable, casual, pub,
all of those things.
Restaurant.
Yeah, all of those things. Yeah, it would be. We want this to be a place where you can feel very comfortable bringing your kids. We want you to feel comfortable coming in here and just having, if you're a lady walking down the street, we want you to feel comfortable that you can walk in and come and feel at home and comfortable and not feel like you're, like there's an issue. We want you to come in if you like live music. We are always doing something with the sports that's going, whatever sport's going on. And we just try to be a bit of everything for almost everyone.
Talk to me about because you're a GM, because you have a good understanding. The food is, what kind of food? Is it just pub food with a twist? What's the twist?
Yeah, it's we call ourselves a Gastro pub. Okay. Because yes, it's pub food, but where we think we're different is in the quality of the food.
Like what?
There is nothing in this restaurant that isn't made here. Everything. Right down to our blue cheese dressing. All of our food is fresh. It's not frozen at all. So if you come in and order chicken fingers, they are breaded and cooked right there on the spot.
That's unusual.
There's nothing that isn't done that way. Even the wings are they're not frozen. They come in fresh every single morning. All of our fish is battered and cooked right on the spot per order. Which takes a little bit more time probably than perhaps other places, but we still think we pump it out pretty quickly. But it certainly, in my opinion, changes the actual quality of what you're getting.
So the one question I have, because this is so difficult to do, that I'm shocked. I'm not trying to trap you, because I think what you're saying about making fish, having it battered, is it haddock is your fish?
Yeah.
Perfect. So you got a haddock fish. I know fish fairly well, right? Halibut haddock is kind of the premium. Some people put it in cod, but haddock is a real premium fish. French fries, are they made in-house?
Yeah.
Wow. You blanch them and do that. Guys, whoever's listening to this is a real pub and a real gastro pub. You're talking about making all those things from scratch, and a pub style where you have a wide range of foods is virtually impossible, and you're doing it there. Awesome.
Yeah. Right down to, even the blue cheese dressing, all our salsas, everything are all handmade here.
That's quite awesome. That's really is awesome. Yeah. Talk to me about, I'm coming into your restaurant, you're saying I'm going to drive out there. This I didn't know, so this is great news. I'm coming out there, what am I eating? I'm hungry, don't worry about I'm a vegetarian, just give me your go-to meal that you're going to say that you have something that knocks the socks off everybody else. What is it?
I would say that our roast beef Yorkie is absolutely outstanding. I think our wings are amazing. I think our wings are the best in the city. So roast beef Yorkie for sure.
Why? Why? Tell me about it. Tell me about why New York.
In the first place, it's quite large.
Yeah.
And again, the roast beef is, we cook a full roast beef here every 2 days.
Wow.
And it's freshly shaved and put together with mashed potatoes that are made here every single day.
Well, how big is that roast beef? How big is the roast beef that you have that you're putting in the oven? You're cooking it for 3 hours.
Oh, geez, I think it's probably about. I would think it's probably 25 pounds.
That is a big roast beef. And then
It's a big roast beef.
You put it in
and
the
we have
slicer.
this. We have a lovely lady named Barb here who she's just an expert at cooking it perfectly. And,
Salt, pepper. Is it
Yep.
salt, pepper? That's it.
Yep.
Pretty simple.
Yeah, a little bit of rosemary and thyme.
Wow.
And a little bit of garlic rub.
Good. So now how about desserts? Do you make in-house desserts? I'm trying to find something that you're not making in-house because this is really unusual.
So we're about to bring in something that we don't make, and but we're bringing it in for a reason, because we're trying to attach ourselves with the Cheesecake Factory. So we're going to be bringing in 3 new cheesecakes that'll be specifically, people will be advertising it as we're selling Cheesecake Factory cheesecakes. And the reality is that, as I'm sure you're aware, making your own desserts is not easy.
No, people know the brand, and they like the cheesecake, so they would come in there and say, they order the cheesecakes. Smart move.
Yeah.
So talk to me about your drinks, your cocktails, and I noticed you have 70 beers, 60 beers on tap. I noticed on your list.
No, we've on tap. Here on tap we have 18 on tap here.
I'm sorry, I made a mistake. You have different types of beers.
Yeah, but we do have. We currently are running probably somewhere in the region of about 60 different types of beer.
Yeah, right.
Whether it's on tap or in tall boys or in bottles, and we have. I think we have a good mixture of standard Canadian beer and craft beer. We pride ourselves on our beer being the highest quality it can be.
That's interesting. I love the Gastro concept for your place. Even if you just call yourselves Gastro or call yourselves a pub, having homemade food, fresh French fries. Cutting French fries is a big task for a place that. How many seats do you have?
We have in the main dining room we have 124. I have 80 seats on the patio, and in our space upstairs I have 159 seats.
How many cases of French fries? I'm coming there for your fries because the amount of French fries that you have to cut is incredible. I'm coming for your fries.
Yeah,
I recommend homemade fries are the best.
We have it's a lot.
So let's talk about what type of entertainment, your happy hours, events. Talk to me more about the vibe of your business through what you try to create. And the target audience we got is families, is individuals. It's basically broad as you can go, right? Comfortable, casual, first date, second date, no date, just by yourself, got it all. And you got sports, and you got music. So what's going on? What Monday to Friday, what are we seeing in your place? For happy hour?
Every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there is live music.
Okay.
Thursday nights we have Throwback Thursdays, which is 80s disco-y kind of thing. Friday and Saturday nights we have live rock and roll bands. Saturday and Sunday we have live music on the patio. And on top of that, we have every Friday and Saturday upstairs is Yuck Yucks. And now we have just begun on every Wednesday night is music trivia, which is becoming very, very popular. And every Monday night now upstairs we're started poker. So once a month now we have jazz upstairs. We had Heather Bambrick. We've had her twice from Jazz FM. I've got a lady named Ali Fiola who is on tour across Canada. She's coming in from Nova Scotia. So there's always something happening.
You know, it's really interesting. I'm just sitting here. Usually I do all the talking, and I'm now listening to this going, oh, I really like his work. You've done a great job. I know the owners are there, but you've done a great job. So I'm getting this, if I understand this. Make everything yourself. You bring in 18 different beers on tap. You've got 50, 60, 70 beers, different types. You've got craft, you've got domestic, you've got foreign. You create events on the patio, so you create music on the patio while the summer is good so people can enjoy the music outside. You create jazz as well upstairs. You create football events. So your happy hours and your, do you have a happy hour? Do you have a
Yeah, he in terms of providing things for the guests, Monday we have specials every single day of the week practically.
Are they the same? Are they the same specials every day of the week of the same week next week? So if it's chicken pot pie, you created a standard. Okay. Yeah. So like Monday and Tuesday is half price wing night.
Wednesday is pub grub. So anything on our pub grub menu is $16. Thursdays is $8 martinis, and every single day we have our Blk Swan lager, which is always on special at $6.50, and then Molson Canadian and Coors Light and Miller Lite are always $6.50. And then on the weekend we have $6.50 Caesars. So there's always something going on, for the guest. What's your favorite cocktail that you guys do? Do you have the mad scientist back there, or are you just general? Yeah, we do. Yeah. We actually do have a bit of a mad scientist.
Who is it? What's his name?
It's actually our director of operations, Dave Prince. He gets right crazy with whenever he decides he wants to make a cocktail change or a menu change. He'll come with 16 different recipes now. It was like, oh, we're going to change it all up, and we're going to put this in and do this, and he really enjoys acting, or he makes up videos and sends them to the bartenders and says, this is how we do this. So he enjoys it back there as well. But yeah, my favorite cocktail that we have right now is probably a thing that we call the Beach Bum Punch. And it's dark rum, orange juice, pineapple juice, cranberry juice, and simple syrup. And it's just fun.
So, what would you say is your goal over the next 12 months for the Blk Swan? Is it the volume? Is it about perfecting different meals? Are you always looking at menu upgrades? What are you looking at?
I think it's probably a bit of all of those things, actually. We're always looking to better ourselves. We're always looking to continue to grow the business. But by continuing to grow the business, you have to expect that you're going to need to consistently make sure you're upgrading yourself. You can't, when you sit and rest on your laurels, that's a recipe for disaster. And so we are always constantly looking to better ourselves, to give better product, to give better service. And we think we give a great product already. We think we give great service already. But we want it to continue to get better.
So when somebody comes to your restaurant, do you mind if they mention that they heard you on the podcast, so they can you can know at least some of the history of the customer? Are you in the restaurant a lot?
I basically live here. I didn't know that would be wonderful. And one of my personal big things is that every single day when I'm here, I try to speak to every single guest that comes in this building. I don't always get to do that because we're sometimes too busy for that, but I do try very hard to speak to every single guest. And so anybody who comes in here can always, at any point in time, literally just say, you know, are you the general manager? Are you Colin? Yes, absolutely. And I'm always open to speaking to anybody.
Perfect. Listen, it was an absolute pleasure. Everybody has to go and join in and come there, because if they make everything from scratch, you know it's fresh. So, Colin, thank you very much. We wish you good success, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much, Colin.
You have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye.